here you can see the water.
Zoom in.
And the mountains behind it. This lake was formed by a glacier melting. And so you can see the moraine at the side and actually some of the gullies where the water would come down in the spring and summer. There's a loon out on, no, it's not Kit. There's a real loon out on the water. We think it's a loon. Over on this side, we're going to take this trail up around here to a place called Huckleberry Point and have lunch and look out over the lake some more from a different angle.
And how long will that hike take, Kelly?
That hike, per the map, says it's 1/10 of a mile from here, so that should approximately take 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay. Are we going to have lunch, maybe?
We're going to have our lunch there. We have homemade peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with grapes and chips and brownies and trail mix.
And who made that lunch for you today, Kelly?
Aunt Susan made the lunch today, lovingly.
And how is Aunt Kit doing on the trip today?
Aunt Kit is actually doing quite well on the trip. We're all going at a rather leisurely, non-Olympian pace, and it's been rather enjoyable. The temperature is a beautiful, probably 70 degrees. It's sunny and warm, and yet not making you sweat too much. Here comes some of the rest of our party.
And you can actually take a hike around this entire lake, right?
Right. It's 7 miles, well, from the visitor center back, it's 7 miles total from the visitor center all the way around the lake. From this point, it's about 4 miles to do the lake loop, if we want to do that.
Okay, are we ready to go?
We're shooting a video.
Oh.
Does it have sound?
It does right now. It's listening to you.
That is so cool.
Are you enjoying the hike today?
God, it's tremendous.
Honey, that terminology's gone out. You're a little behind the times.
No, he's
cool
not.
is not in anymore.
There she is, correcting you one
It's coming
take.
back.
Julie, are you enjoying your hike today?
I'm enjoying my hike very much.
All right.
Ask her about the chipmunks.
What are they called?
Churls.
Churls. Now we have it on tape.
You could send that to Mike and Debbie too, probably.
I could. I can. I can put it on YouTube. All right. So, where should we head next,
Well,
Mr.
I think
Tour
we're going
Guide?
to go on to Huckleberry Point for our lunch, and perhaps we will catch up with everyone after we've had our lunch and give a more descriptives of the trip.
Okay, thank you.
So thanks for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Kelly, you're on.
Well, hey everybody, we've made it now to Huckleberry Point, and here we are. You can see Julie is almost laying in the water. She's so confident. This is a really beautiful spot because we're so much closer and you can see much more of the granite in the hill or in the mountain right there where the glacier had once been. And if you look out towards the north, that's the North Moraine, and you'll see it's pretty level height all the way down, which is kind of interesting to show how the glacier would have scooped
Am I in your way?
of the area. We have a wayward traveler.
And that would be Kit's butt.
That's Kit's butt. So,
Here's the other side.
Huckleberry Point clearly is Huckleberry Point because there are huckleberries here.
Yeah.
It must be a favorite visiting spot of probably the wildlife and the bears to come because they can also get a drink of water or wash and have their berries at the same time. Although we didn't see any. Susan did see a big branch and thought it was a moose.
We saw lots of deer trails
Yeah?
and deer poop and elk footprints. But
I suppose it
no
looks like
bear
there'd be some
and no
nice
moose
mountain
that were
trout.
shown.
It's a beautiful Phelps Lake.
And a fishing license.
There's some fish right there.
Where?
Oh.
They're not very big.
The
They're that
babies.
long.
If there's babies here, that means there's mommies and daddies way out there in those deep pools. Yeah.
I wonder how deep the lake is.
What lake is this again?
Phelps.
You know, like Michael.
And Chuck, have you been enjoying your hiking?
It's marvelous.
You look very equipped for the hike. Let's see here. You have your belt on with your water. So Kelly, where are we going to venture next?
Well, I think the next thing we're going to do is to have our homemade delectable lunch.
Here on the
I
rocks?
know, yes, here on the rocks. I know, I, for one, am starving. So,
Okay, then I think we better cut so you can eat.
all right.
Bye.
Catch you on the flip side.
We're filming.
Good morning, everybody. It's day 2 of the
there.
Jackson
It was-
trip. And here we are. We've just hiked in about 2 miles into Taggart Lake, and you can see from behind the beautiful peaks of the Tetons. What's special about this lake is there's a little breeze today, but as you can tell, it's a mirror lake, a glass lake, and so you get a beautiful reflection of the mountains into the water. It's quite serene and peaceful, and we're just having a little big old relax on this gigantic rock. We've met a few new friends on the trip up, and we've had 2 people join our party from yesterday that came in, and they're going to be
There's
taking
Teresa.
even a further adventure from Taggart Lake over to Bradley Lake. This is
Martha.
Hi, Mom.
And you are?
Brenda.
Brenda. And Brenda, where are you from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. And then
and Teresa.
Teresa from Idaho.
Idaho.
Let me see if I can zoom. I'm zooming in on you two. Be nice.
Idaho, not Idaho.
Oh, good. I can get the butt shot here again. And there's Julie. And Kit. And the photographer is Susan.
It's pretty close there, Susan.
We'll see how that turns
Oh,
out.
it looks great.
So where are
There's
they
some
heading?
hikers behind us.
Where are Teresa and Martha
Teresa
heading?
and Martha from here are headed towards Bradley Lake, which we believe is in this direction. It's about another mile, 1.1 mile, I believe, from Taggart Lake over to Bradley. It's a smaller lake as well. It's not as large a volume. And it's a little cloudier today than it was yesterday, which helps with the hiking. But it's still a beautiful day in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Emote.
We're going to have lunch.